Holy smokes. Hello everyone, BlueThePenguin here, and oh boy do we have a fun topic to go over today. So, basically, we're gonna start off with the fun stuff. As you can see right here, this account called Rocket Store tweeted that Rocket League will eventually be played inside of Fortnite to offer an optimal gaming experience for both parties. Well, as you can imagine, uh, the Rocket League community did not like this. So, essentially, the Rocket League community started a whole trend on X and probably some other social medias too, where they started the hashtag We Are Not Fortnite. Now, this isn't only trending because of this, but it's mostly trending because of this. I went through the trend and I can't really show anything because most of it is people saying F-bombs and stuff, but we all know how X can be. So what happened was this account made that tweet. Now, before anyone jumps to the conclusion that this is gonna happen, I do want to point out this account is not a reliable leaking source. This could most definitely be fake and a thing to cause essentially a drama that would lead back to them so they get lots of views and make money and stuff. So I do want to point that out. This is probably fake. I'm not saying it couldn't be real. Since Epic Games owns both Rocket League and Fortnite, it wouldn't really surprise me too much. But at the same time, they would have to literally recode Rocket League's code and put it into Fortnite. Not only would that make Fortnite a huge game, and they would have to update the game for both Rocket League and Fortnite, it just doesn't make sense, because not everybody that plays Rocket League plays Fortnite. So, if they do that, and they don't leave, Rocket League up, then they would lose a huge majority of the player base on Rocket League. I don't think they'd be gaining much from Fortnite, because the people that play Fortnite can already play Rocket League, and the people that play Rocket League can already play Fortnite, so, you guys see where I'm going at there? It doesn't make sense. It's not a logical, standpoint when it comes to money. Epic Games is gonna lose play accounts, especially for Rocket League if they did this. I truly do not see this being real. I could see them making another Rocket Racing type mode. Maybe they make something that's similar to Rocket League, but I cannot see them actually taking the whole Rocket League game and putting it in Fortnite. It doesn't make sense. And they're not gonna go and make Rocket League in UEFN because they would have to take the time to remake it all in UEFN, which would save the problem of them having to update it and stuff, and it being it would be a creator map, so it wouldn't be actually being a file, so if that makes sense. You download it every time you load into the world, like you do with other creator maps. But, it would be a downgrade, because I don't know what Rocket League's made on. Maybe Unreal Engine 3 or 4, or maybe even 5, I don't know. It's an older game. They might have ported it up, though. I really do not know. But it's just kind of absurd. So, yeah, they started, basically, social media started to trend We Are Not Fortnite because of that, and also because they have been saying that ever since Epic Games bought Rocket League, there's been a whole thing behind that they're not given as much love, especially towards the the competitive community, or esports and stuff. They've been saying that they've been giving more to Fortnite and stuff, and basically the esports has not been the same since Epic Games bought Rocket League. It's a whole thing. Whether or not it's true, I legit cannot tell you. I don't really care too much for Rocket League. I play it every once in a while for the cars, to unlock the cars for Fortnite, but I personally cannot play Rocket League that long and get bored of it very fast. And I don't follow the community on Rocket League and stuff, so yeah. Also, I just want to point out that, again, this info was treated by one account that could very well be a scam, and no big sources have pulled it up or anything, which is really making me think that it's false. I mean, this account claims to have a partnership with Rocket League, but I mean, a partnership, you're not going to get intel on the future updates and stuff, you know? How does that tie into that? It doesn't. So, very sus. This guy has Among Us written all over him. So, take it with a grain of salt. I don't think it's going to happen. It doesn't make sense from a money standpoint at all. It doesn't make sense really at all. I mean, I could see them maybe making it so you could play Rocket League in Fortnite and Rocket League, but like, why? That's a waste of development time. It's a waste of resources. Like, that really doesn't make sense. You're not, and I highly doubt that just because Rocket League would be in Fortnite, it's gonna make Rocket League's play base go. It wouldn't. Nobody cares. They can already play it. It's a free download. Like, I don't think it'd be good. I really don't. Really, truly do not. I don't know. But yeah, let's get into the other stuff. The Juice WRLD skin is now in-game, because if you didn't know, we had an update today. And yeah. So, that is pretty cool. Also, on top of that, we are getting a live event. It's only 350 megabytes. I would have to look back at how big Ariana Grande and Travis Scott event was and stuff. But I thought they were like almost a gigabyte. Of course, that could also be that the leakers can't see the other files that are added for the event, so they're only looking at like some of the files. That has happened, I think, where like there was multiple encrypted files. So we could. I mean, it's very weird to me that it would be only 250 megabytes. I'm not too worried. I think we're definitely getting a concert. But it is a little bit discouraging to see it that small. So yeah. Also, here is a Juice WRLD POI and in-game tribute. I guess it's just a little, almost like forest, which is kind of weird. There might be more to it that's like encrypted or whatever, but yeah. I haven't played the game yet today, but I heard that you can actually see Travis Scott in the distance. I mean, not Travis Scott. Oh my god, I did not just call him Travis Scott. Oh my lord. Juice WRLD. Sorry, it's because I was thinking about Travis Scott and how big the event was. But yeah, from what I heard, you can see Juice WRLD on the map at all times, kind of like Galactus you could. So that's pretty cool. Also, this will be the free skin. There's a better image that I'll show you guys in a few minutes. Rick and Morty is coming back. Now, this is actually pretty big news because for a while, Warner Brothers did not want to collab with Epic Games anymore. They had cut ties with Epic Games because they were putting all their resources in the multiverses. Well, Lord and behold, as anyone would have expected, Multiverses is a pretty big flop. Whether or not Warner Brothers is going to eventually pull the game down or not, I don't know. The player base has dropped over 80% of players since it came out, which is, like, huge. But we're not here to talk about Multiverses. So that game is doing very bad. Well, Warner Brothers kind of looked at that and said, why are we not collabing with Fortnite also again? Because, you know, I'm sure they make good money with Fortnite. I mean, I don't know how much of a cut they get off the sales of their skins. I know Epic has to pay upfront for characters, and then they get cuts and stuff. I could not tell you how profitable it is to have characters in Fortnite, because I'm not a company. I don't know that stuff. But I would assume it's pretty profitable, because, I mean, we've seen how much Epic Games makes off of skins, and it's a poop load. So, yeah. Apparently, there's gonna be a Juice World POI music that changes, I guess? I'm not really sure about that. Here's more of a teaser, by the way. So, that's pretty cool. And, oh yeah, and Catty Corners is back. This is weird to me. So, Kit is back at Catty Corners? Yeah. Why? Like, honest to God, why? So, Meowdis is supposed to be a mixture of Meowskulls and Midas, and then Kit is Meowskull's son. But now Kit's all of a sudden back on the map, and yeah, it's just random that bringing Kit back. I mean, it's cool, but it just feels so random, especially since all the other characters on the map are remix skins or rappers, and then Kit's just back. Wait, okay, Kit's back. Cool. Yeah, I got nothing. I don't know what to say about that. It just feels so out of place and so random. But this is what the free Juice WRLD skin looks, by the way. All you have to do is play on November 25th, I think, and you should get it. So that's pretty cool. And then I guess this is the live key art. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Apparently there's gonna be songs that are dropping, and I guess it's gonna be a Snoop Dogg song and Juice WRLD song. I still don't know how they have the rights to do an unreleased Juice WRLD song. I kind of feel bad because I feel like since it was never released, it's probably one of those songs that, like, they don't actually want to. He didn't actually want it to have it released. He didn't like it or something. But, you know, people end up getting a hold of the songs once you pass on, and they can release them for whatever if they want. So that's kind of sad. But it is what it is. Whatever. You know, it's whatever. Apparently, also, Epic Games fixed this pretty fast. There was a mistake where, because the Nikes now work today, all the shoes, I mean, they apparently made it so that the shoes were working on a lot of different skins that weren't supposed to have support. And now this included skins like the Ninja Turtles, the Arcane skins, Jack Skeleton, I think the Giant Chicken from Family Guy. Yeah, how that happened, I don't know. But they quickly fixed it. I mean, this was like probably like maybe like 7 hours later they fixed it after downtime. So yeah, and again, this is one of those things where they can just kind of fix it. So that's cool. They don't have to actually update. You know, they can just send it through the files. Which that's another thing, by the way. They can, for the event, they have. I think they can drop event files into the game, so maybe that's why the event file's small. I'm not really sure, so we'll have to wait and see. I wouldn't worry too much. I don't think this is gonna be like the first concert, the first part of this concert, whatever you want to call it, where it was just a freaking live stream from New York. I personally hated it. Events have dropped off so much since freaking chapter 3. Even chapter 3 didn't have the best events. Chapter 1's events were best. Chapter 2 was, it was good. The Marvel one was pretty cool. And we also had, you know, the events were decent. Chapter 3's were kind of, Chapter 4 sucked. Chapter 5's an absolute dog poop. So, and so far, the OG seasons, Chapter 1's was, you know, it was fine. It was actually pretty cool. It was like a remake of the Season X event from Chapter 1, but had its own little twist. I know it was mostly made to advertise the Lego and festival mode and rocket racing, but it was still pretty cool. Couldn't really go too long with it. And yeah, Chapter 5 just didn't have any good events. The Doctor Doom one was like, that should have been so cool. It was just a boss battle that was pretty dumb, honestly. There was no like it was just wasn't cool. But yeah, this isn't a video to talk about the live events. This is a news video, and yeah, that's all the news for today. Let me know how you feel about this whole Rocket League thing. I'm gonna say I'm like 98% sure it's not happening, and also that it's fake. But maybe you have a different opinion. Maybe you think it will actually happen. I don't know. I can't see Epic Games putting resources into that. It's just, it doesn't make sense. There's no profit from either community. There wouldn't be profit from Fortnite or Rocket League. I mean, maybe Rocket League would get a small increase in players, and maybe they want that. But even then, like, why? And also, how are they gonna make the currency that works in Rocket League work in Fortnite? We're just gonna have a whole currency for Rocket League and Fortnite? Like, it just... Or you're just not gonna be able to buy vehicles and stuff in Rocket League. You have to go into Rocket League to buy it, but then, like, what's the use of it being in Fortnite? Like, you still have the game downloaded to be able to get currency in Rocket League, to buy cars in Rocket League. It's... I mean, I guess you could buy the item shop cars. I don't know. It's dumb. But yeah. Hopefully you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you all later.